Two teams off to a rough campaign. Somebody's coming away with their first win of the season here tonight at Falls High School as the International Falls Broncos host the Lake of the Woods Bears from Baudette here on KSDM and your live event. Good evening, everybody. Joey Payer with you on the call. So glad you could join us here this evening. Falls High School coming into the game with an 0-3 record. They've lost a close one to start the season, 56-53 to Chisholm, and then they've had a tough go of things the last two outings, 81-29 loss to Ely, and then 2 nights ago against Hibbing, an 88-41 defeat. Carter Line leading the Broncos in scoring this year. He's been the scoring leader in all 3 games. He had 14 in the defeat on Tuesday. For Lake of the Woods, they are also 0-3. They lost their opener 83-61 to the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings and then dropped a 76-32 decision to Goodrich Grilga-Gatsky. And on Monday night at home, they lost 83-50 to Black Duck. We're going to step aside for a couple of minutes. When we come back, we will give you the starting lineups for tonight's game. It is the International Falls Broncos and the Lake of the Woods Bears. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball here on KSDM and RJBroadcasting.com and on your live events.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves.
Welcome back to Falls High School as we get set for the International Falls Broncos and the Lake of the Woods Bears in boys basketball action here tonight. Let's hit you up with the starting lineups here this evening. For the Lake of the Woods Bears, it'll be number 1, John Forrest, number 3, Riley Strand, number 4, William Tangy, number 5, Cooper Olson, and number 11, Nolan Martinson. The Lake of the Woods Bears coached by Rylan Hendrickson with assistant coach Monty Goebbels. For the Falls High School Broncos, starting lineup, it will be number 4, Pablo Christensen, number 12, Nicholas Schultz, number 20, Landon Budress, number 24, Carter Line, and number 34, Kyle Kramer. The Broncos coached by Joe Anselmo with assistant coaches Rick DeBenedict, Whitney McWilliams, and Ellie Jean. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by Border GMC. For the Broncos, it's going to be a matter of having a short memory. 2 nights ago, obviously a difficult time with the Hibbing Blue Jackets, losing by 47. They're going to have to shake that one off and put it behind them. And certainly concentrating on the defensive side of things will be a factor for the Broncos here tonight. They've got to protect the rim. Don't give the easy inside baskets to the Bears and see if they can bust out and get some of that transition game going that can be so effective for them. For the Lake of the Woods Bears, pretty much the same story again, losing by 33 on Monday night to Black Duck. They're going to have to find their footing here early, which is obviously a little tougher to do here on the road. Bears going to have to use their size to advantage best they can and make sure that they are cleaning up the glass whenever possible. Those keys of the game brought to you by Border GMC. We're talking to you from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. And don't forget, after the game, we'll be bringing you the player of the game from Domino's Pizza for the Broncos. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's. With more than just pizza, Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. And the player of the game will receive a Domino's gift certificate. We'll also have the Energy Player of the Game brought to you by Enbridge. So we're going to step aside here. We will, while we're away, the national anthems will take place. Those national anthems brought to you by local VFW Post 2948. Join us for Burger Night and Karaoke. That's local VFW Post 2948. We'll be back in just a little bit with the tip-off. It's the International Falls Broncos and the Lake of the Woods Bears. You're listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and your live event.
In our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work, to take care of ourselves our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Just about ready to get underway as the International Falls Broncos host the Lake of the Woods Bears. Two teams sitting with matching 0-3 records, looking to pick up that most crucial first win of the season. Joey Payer with you here on KSDM, RJBroadcasting.com, and your live event. Starting lineups have just been announced. For the Bears, it'll be John Forrest, Riley Strand, William Tangy, Cooper Olson, and Nolan Martinson. And for the Broncos, Pablo Christensen, Nicholas Schultz, Landon Budrus, Carter Line, and Kyle Kramer. And taking the tip, it will be Carter Line going up against Riley Strand. We are underway. Battle for the ball right off the bat, and a jump ball as it fell into the hands of John Forrest. He was wrapped up by Nicholas Schultz, hands on the ball, so we're going to re-jump this one. And now going in for the jump, it'll be Nicholas Schultz against John Forrest. And Broncos get possession and bring it into the front court for the first time here tonight. Ball to the right-hand side, going to Landon Budrus. Now it's moved inside to Carter Line, Broncos' leading scorer this season. Line, he's being watched closely by Cooper Olson. He'll go to the right side. Now to the far right side to Christensen. He'll go back up top to Budrus. Now Christensen on the right side. Tried to feed it inside, turns it over. Stolen away by Strand. And the Bears will bring it up the court and look for their first offensive foray of the evening. Olson with the ball, being watched by Christensen. He leaves it for Forrest. Now comes on the far side to Tangy. He goes back up top to Forrest. He's going to drive to the basket, puts it home. John Forrest with the first bucket of the game. And the Bears lead 2-0. 17:08 to go here in the opening half. Line over to the right side to Schultz. And that shot deflected away by the Bears. Good shot blocked by Forrest. Line will pick it up on the end line. 17:02 to go here in the first half. Line, he'll go way back up top to Budrus. Being watched by Forrest. Inside pass now to Kramer. Back out top. Now on the left side, it's Line. He gets grabbed on a foul before the shot by Nolan Martinson. For Martinson, that'll be his first foul of the game. Broncos will take the ball at the end line. First foul for Martinson, first team foul for the Bears. Line puts it up top to Budrus. Now to Schultz. Schultz, right-hand side. Here's a shot. Carter Line off the rim, no good. Rebound, Riley Strand. Bears take over. Forrest quickly up court. Moves it to Tangy. Back inside to Strand. Up top to Olson. Olson trying to get past Christensen. Now comes up top. This is Tangy with it. Being watched by Kramer outside the three-point line. Tangy cuts it in the middle. Now nice feed to Forrest. The backdoor cut. And John Forrest pointing to Tangy. Thanks for the setup, good sir. 4-0 Bears. Forrest with all 4 points so far for the Bidette side. Now line shot off the back of the rim. No good from 10 feet. Rebound Bears. And here comes Olson. Over half court. Watched by Christensen. Now he drops it off to Martinson. Martinson's got it up top. Tries to drive it in. Now goes outside, left side. Tangy a three-pointer. That misses everything. Rebound Christensen. And the Broncos bring it the other way. Budrus now outside the three-point line. Now it goes over to Schultz. Schultz looking to drive inside against Forrest. Stops. Line with the three-pointer. Nothing but nets. Carter Line has the Broncos on the board with the three. And it's 4-3 Bidette. And now a holding foul against Pablo Christensen. First of the night for Christensen and first for the Broncos. And our first sub into the game. Christensen coming out, coming in. It's going to be number 10, Kingston Jean. Bears with the ball, moving it to half court. This is Martinson with it. He'll dump it off to Olson. Now Forrest has it. Forrest, his pass too high. Martinson got a fingertip on it, but that's it. Turnover, Bears, and here come the Broncos the other way. Line, bringing the ball over midcourt. He'll leave it to Schultz. Now to Budrus up top. Left side to Jean. Jean stops, leaves to Budrus. Still outside the three-point line. Line now tries to put it inside. He does. Gets it to Jean. The spin-around jumper. Oh, no good. Rebound Strand, and the Bears come away with it. Here's Olsen now, working against Jean. He gets over half. Leaves it for Martinson. Martinson to Tangy. Strand comes and sets a screen. Tangy back to Strand. He's being guarded closely by Schultz. Inside to Tangy. Off the glass, no good, off the rim. Rebound, Forrest tried to go up for the shot, and he is fouled. Looks like it's going to be Carter Line. It is Line getting the foul on Forrest. Forrest can go to the line for 2 shots here with 14:47 to go in the first half. Lake of the Woods 4, International Falls 3. Forrest, first one up. Back rim, no good. One more coming for John Forrest. Fires it up. Puts it home. John Forrest 1 for 2. He's got all 5 Bears points, and it's 5-3 Lake of the Woods. 14:43 to go in the first half. Budrus, right-hand side, puts it up top to Schultz. Schultz being guarded by Forrest. Left side now to Carter Line. Goes far side to Kingston Jean. Jean up top to Budrus. Olsen all over Budrus. Pass over to Schultz. Goes cross court to Jean. Off his foot, though. He's got to hustle to keep it on the offensive side of the court. He does. Jean drops it off. Budrus, the 3. Hits the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Back out to the Broncos. Budrus has it. He'll set up now. Jean, right side. Inside to Budrus. He'll drive. Puts it up. Puts it in. Great play set up there. Kingston Jean into Landon Budrus. And he took it strong to the hoop and puts it home for his first 2 points of the contest. And then a quick timeout called by Joe Anselmo of the Broncos right after the bucket went through. So we've got ourselves a 5-5 tie here early in the first half. John Forrest with all 5 points for the Bears so far. Carter Line with a 3, and Landon Budrus with the Broncos' first field goal, 2-point field goal of the night. And it's been a defensive battle between these two so far with 14:07 to go here in the first half. Bears will inbound from their own end line. Martinson being watched by Jean. Some full court pressure put on here by the Broncos. Bears break it though, get it up court quickly. Olsen's got it. He leaves it for Tangy. Tangy drops it outside to Martinson. Martinson, he'll go to the corner. Forrest for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Tangy though. 3-pointer by Olsen. That hits the rim, no good. Rebound Schultz. And the Broncos come away with it. 13:45 to go in the first half. We are tied at 5. Schultz outside to Jean. Up top, Line. Fakes, drives, puts up the 15-footer off the rim, no good. Rebound, picked up there by Martinson. He'll bring it over half court now. Martinson inside, Strand shot. He's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. And it's Kingston Jean picking up the foul, his first of the night, team's 3rd. And Riley Strand will get 2 cracks from the charity stripe. First one up, back rim, no good. We got subs coming in now for the Broncos. It's going to be number 30, Brendan McClanahan, number 5, Nick Anderson, and number 50, Andy Davenport. Sitting down right now, it's Nick Schultz, Landon Budrus, and Kyle Kramer. Second shot, no good by Strand. He misses both foul shots. Another shot put up, and another foul against the Broncos as the Bears got the offensive rebound. And the foul going to Anderson, who just got into the game. So it'll be 2 shots here for Riley Strand. He went 0 for 2 just a second ago. Puts up another one. That bounces out. No good. He'll get 1 more from the line. Fourth team foul on the Broncos. Shot up, off the rim, rolls around, and drops it through. Riley Strand, the first non-John Forrest point for the Bears here tonight. And they take a 6-5 lead with 13:15 to go in the first half. Here's Anderson, right side. Goes up top to Gene. Back to Anderson. Tries to go inside. Off the hands of McClanahan. Turnover. Olsen steals it away and comes up with the ball. Olsen now. He'll go right side. Martinson will try a three. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Forrest, and he puts it off the glass and in. No one accounting for John Forrest inside. He's got 7, and the Bears lead 8-5 with 12:50 to go in the first half. Ball out top to Line. Now Gene, right side to McClanahan. Back to Gene. He's being guarded by Forrest. McClanahan to Gene. To McClanahan. He'll try the three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Martinson. Badette moving the ball up court quickly. Left side, Tanguy. He was thinking of a three, then pulled back. Now Forrest has it. He'll try and drive the lane. Now he kicks it outside. Olsen drives inside. Inside to Strand. Nice play. Good look by Olsen to find Strand. And he put home the 2-foot jumper. And it's 10-5 Lake of the Woods. 12:10 to go in the first half. Anderson. Up top to Gene. Back to Anderson on the right side. He'll try the three. That hits nothing but glass. And it's off of Tanguy, and the Broncos will keep it. And now we got 3 subs coming on for Lake of the Woods. You got number 23, Carter Husbands, number 10, Kodiak Doro, and number 14, Oscar Mackey. Broncos inbound, up top to McClanahan. Gene's got it. Goes into the corner, but that misses everything. And a turnover by the Broncos. Sitting down for the Bears right now, it's Riley Strand, number 3, Cooper Olsen, number 5, and Nolan Martinson, number 11. Looks like we had a tip on the play, so it did not miss everything. It'll stay Broncos ball. They'll inbound from the right sideline. Inside now to Davenport. Anderson's got it up top now. Leaves it for Line. Line will try the three. Off the glass, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Bears. They push it up court quickly. The shot up. Wild shot taken there by Doro. That missed everything. The Bears rebound. And here comes Carter Line. Left side to Gene. Inside the line. Tried to find McClanahan. Tipped away though. Nice defensive work by Mackey. Broncos will keep the ball. Put it in from the end line. 11:28 to go, first half. Bears 10, Broncos 5. Long pass up top. Gene's got it. He'll try the 15-footer. That misses everything. Rebound. Carter Husbands has got it. He leaves it for Tanguy. He'll bring it over half court. Tanguy now drops it off to Mackey. Mackey being guarded closely by Gene. Gets it over to Forrest. He's guarded there by Line. Forrest puts it over to Mackey. Outside of the three-point line, guarded tightly by Gene. Puts it inside. Tanguy's got it now. Dropped it off. Long shot there. There's an air ball from Doro. Rebound picked up by the Bears, though. Comes inside and putting it home off the glass. It's Carter Husbands. And a timeout called with 10:50 to go here in the first half. Joe Anselmo not happy with the defensive work by his team on that exchange, as Carter Husbands gets the easy inside basket. And it is Lake of the Woods now. They are on a 7-0 run since it was tied at 5. It's now 12-5 Lake of the Woods with 10:50 to go in the first half. John Forrest leading the Bears with 7 points so far. Riley Strand with 3. Carter Husbands with 2. For the Broncos, it's Carter Line with a three-pointer and Landon Budrus with an inside field goal, and that's it so far. Bronco cheerleaders trying to get the home side fired up. Crowd is certainly into it here tonight on a Thursday night at Falls High School. And the Broncos will inbound from their own end line, trailing 12-5. And Gene will bring the ball up court. He'll go left side to McClanahan. Gets it back up top down to Gene. Back to McClanahan, playing a two-man game. Gene now tried to put it inside off the foot of Forrest. Rolls out of bounds. Stay with the Broncos. Anderson will take it on the right sideline. He'll go up top to Gene now. Davenport trying to establish position inside. Anderson to Gene. to Anderson on the right side outside the three-point line. Back to Gene up top. Inside McClanahan. Outside Anderson. He'll drive the baseline. Then gets it over to Schultz. Schultz, cross-court pass. McClanahan the three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Davenport puts it up. Misses everything from inside. And we've got a foul against McClanahan as he pushed off on Carter Husbands, who got that rebound. So McClanahan, his first foul, fifth team foul for the Broncos. Just one foul so far for the Bears. They played a pretty solid and clean defensive game to this point with 10:07 to go in the first half. Bears 12, Broncos 5. Forrest, left side to Tangy. He'll put up or try to float a pass into Forrest, who somehow gets the ball up and in and one. And everything going the Bears' way right now. Tangy's pass was just a Hail Mary and off of a bare hand and to Forrest, and he managed to put it off the glass and in, and then gets the foul. And that's going against the Broncos. We'll wait and see who that was. Forrest puts it up, off the rim, no good. And ball's tipped out, and it'll be a Broncos ball. So six team fouls. That last foul for the Broncos. We'll have to get that for you at the halftime, as they've got number 23 up there, but that was not his foul. Oh, sorry, Husbands just picking up a foul for the Bears. Carter Husbands' first foul, second team foul for them. Here's a three-point try by Schultz. Off the back, front rim, no good. Rebound Forrest. Quick transition, fast break, putting it up, and no good, but a foul coming against Nick Schultz, as it was Doro trying to drive the lane for the bucket. So Schultz gets the foul. That's his first of the night. Team's seventh. Doro puts the first one up, rolls it in. So Kodiak Doro getting his first points. And back into the game now. Going into the game for the first time, it's Preston Thompson for the Bears, and Riley Strand also returns to the floor. Nice shot by Doro, and he subs right off. Martinson coming back on, but Doro, nice work to go 2 for 2 from the foul line. And it's now a 15-5 game for the Bears. Here's Schultz, drives inside, puts it up, off the rim, no good. Rebound, picked up by Martinson. He'll fire it ahead to Olsen, drops it off. Here is Thompson, into the side to Forrest, off the glass and in. And John Forrest is burning down the Broncos right now. 17-5 Bears. Forrest has 11 in the contest. Here's Line from 12 feet, it's good. And finally, they break a 12-0 run by the Bears. Carter Line, he's got 5 points in the game. 17-7 for the Bears. 8:48 to go in the first half. Here's Martinson. He'll try and drive baseline. Puts it off to Olsen. Outside to Forrest. He Euro steps in, and he gets hammered going inside. And the foul coming up against the Broncos. And it will be to Nicholas Schultz. That's going to be his second of the night. And Forrest to the line for 2. First one up, first one in for John Forrest. One more to come. And substitute coming in is Pablo Christensen back in the game. He'll replace Schultz, who got that latest foul. We've got 8 team fouls on the Broncos to this point. Second one up by Forrest. That hits the rim, no good. So Forrest goes 1 for 2 from the line, and it's 19-7 now for Badette. Inside pass by Schultz. That's tipped away, stolen by Olsen, and here come the Bears the other way. Olsen directing traffic from near midcourt. Now moves it closer. Now he'll jack the 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Forrest. Forrest up top to Thompson. to Forrest. Trying to escape line. Now he goes left side to Martinson. Martinson goes baseline. Blocked by Carter Line. Return to sender there. Nice play by Line. Ball stay with the Bears though. 8:06 to go first half. 19-7 Lake of the Woods leads. Martinson to inbound. He finds Strand. Goes outside to Thompson. Thompson now drives the lane off the glass and in. Preston Thompson. His first 2 of the night. And it's 21-7 for Lake of the Woods. Now that pass by Christensen, stolen away by Thompson. He goes all the way to the hoop, but misses the shot. Rebound by Forrest. And now we've got a pushing foul. We had a bit of a scrum down below the basket after the original shot by Thompson. So it's a foul is on Kyle Kramer. That's his first. Team's 8th foul. Guess we did not miss a foul earlier. So 8 team fouls on the Broncos, and Forrest will shoot the bonus 1-on-1. The first one makes it. So one more to come for Forrest. He is 2 for 4 from the line so far here tonight. Sets, fires. Off the rim, no good. So Forrest 2 for 5 from the line, but he's got 13 points to lead all scorers. Bears up 22-7, 7:37 to go in the first half. Here is Schultz up top. Budrus now. Back to Schultz. Back to Budrus on the right side. Inside now to Kramer. Shot there by Christensen. That went nowhere. And Line trying to save it, and I think did. Bounced it off a Bears player. Great play by Carter Line as he jumped out of bounds, but in midair put the ball off of a Bears player. Possession stays with the Broncos. Line up top. Budrus over to the side to Christensen. Right corner now. Line. He'll try the three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Kramer. He'll go up strong, and that's blocked by Riley Strand. And away come the Bears. Here's Olsen now. Leaves it for Thompson. To Martinson. Martinson looking to go inside. He'll go all the way to the hoop and one. Nolan Martinson. The finger roll. Gets his first bucket of the night and picks up the foul. And we've got a man down. Looks like Nicholas Schultz. And it was Schultz getting the foul. That's his 3rd of the game. But the bigger concern right now for the Broncos is the health of Schultz. They're checking possibly his ankle, lower body injury of some kind. Head coach Joe Anselmo talking things over with Schultz. And looks like he's going to need a little bit of help to get to his feet. And they are going to carry him. Well, at least he's not putting almost any pressure now, hobbling very slowly on that left ankle, it looks like. And he'll have to come off. So, tough loss for the Broncos as they lose one of their starters. And Nick Schultz, he's got no points tonight, 3 fouls, and now looks like he will be out for at least a little while with an ankle problem. So going to the line is Martinson. He puts up the first of a 1-on-1, bounces it back room front, the and one rather, puts it home after getting the bucket on the drive. And it is 24-7 Bears, 6:55 to go in the first half. Budrus, right side. He goes up top. Christensen, inside now. Now to Gene. He's got Olsen all over him. Christensen, quick pass. Line, moves it. 12-foot shot. It's good. Carter Line, nothing but net. He's got 7 of the 9 points for the Broncos. And it's 25-9 for Lake of the Woods. Here's Thompson all the way to the hoop. He gets an air ball off the glass. And it's the rebound to Davenport. Now Gene drives the baseline, bounces one in off the rim. Kingston Gene's got his first. And the Broncos with a little bit of life now. They've scored 4 points in a row. It's 25-11. Olsen, though, trying to change that momentum. His shot's an air ball. Rebound Gene. And here come the purple and gold. On the attack, left side, Christensen. Inside to Davenport. He'll find Line. The 3 from the corner. No good off the rim. Rebound Christensen. And we got a foul on the floor against the Bears. So it's Riley Strand picking up the foul. That's his first of the night, team's third. And we're going to get, the Bears are going to call timeout with 5:55 to go here in the first half. And they'll have two subs coming into the game after the timeout, looks like, William Tangy as well as Oscar Mackey. So a bit of a push here by the Broncos as they've scored the last 4 points. And they will maintain possession after a Bears foul here with 5:55 to go in the first half. Lake of the Woods with a 25-11 edge in a battle of two 0-3 squads. John Forrest so far 13 points to lead all scorers, but starting to get some help from some other cast members on this Bears team in the last couple of minutes. Broncos, though, looking to build on their momentum. Here's a Budrus shot off the rim from three, no good. Rebound Martinson. He'll bring the ball up court. Moves to the right side, drops it off for Mackey. He's got Christensen all over him. Mackey fumbles the ball a little bit. Now Martinson picks up the loose ball. Here's Strand now. He'll drive the lane. Blocked by Davenport. Rebound Christensen. And away come the Broncos. Big time block there for Andy Davenport. Christensen, right side, Jean. He'll go around Tangy. Stops off the glass and in. Kingston Jean. He's got 4 points in the game. The Broncos have scored 6 straight, and it's 25-13 for the Bears. But a foul coming up to Christensen. So Christensen getting his second foul of the game. That's the 10th team foul for the Broncos. So it's going to be an automatic 2 shots now for Oscar Mackey. First one up. Back rim, no good. One more to come. Puts it up. Back rim, bounces, and rolls it in. Oscar Mackey with his first point of the night. 1 for 2 from the line, 26-13 for the Bears. 5:05 in the first half. Inside pass, that's stolen away by Riley Strand. And the Bears defense continuing to exert their will. Martinson's three off the back rim. Rebound line. He'll push the ball up court. Drives hard. Collides with Martinson. No call either way. Was waiting for a charge or a blocking fall. Nothing given. Shot was missed. Rebound Broncos. Line's got it now again on the right side. He goes up top to Jean. He'll try the three. Jean off front rim, no good. Rebound Davenport. Turnaround jumper. Foul on the play. Andy Davenport with the board. And now he will go to the line. And Riley Strand's got his second foul of the night. Team's fourth. Davenport to the line for 2. First one up. Off the rim, no good. One more for Andy Davenport. Shots up. Shots good. Davenport 1 out of 2 from the line. And it's 26-14 for Lake of the Woods with 4:30 to go in the first half. Martinson, inside pass, tipped, but it finds its way to Tangy. He tries to drive baseline, now drops it off. Forrest to Tangy, the 10-footer, misses everything. Forrest tried to get the rebound. And it goes off the Broncos. And it'll be Bears ball at the end line. Substitute coming in, Cooper Olson in for Oscar Mackey. And Olson will take the inbounding responsibility. 4:19 to go, first half, 26-14, Lake of the Woods with the lead. Olson to Strand up outside the three-point line, now into the middle to Martinson near midcourt, watched by Budrus. Tosses off to Forrest. Inside now, Tangy, he'll try and drive inside. And we got a foul on the floor. But it's going to be a double bonus situation. Foul goes to Kingston Jean. That's his second. And Tangy will go to the line for 2. 11th team foul for the Broncos here in the first half. Tanguy rolls it off the front rim, back rim, and in for his first point of the night. One more to come, subbing into the game for the Broncos. Off the back rim, no good on the second shot, but rebound by the Bears. Martinson gets it. He'll drive the lane, off the glass, nothing there. McClanahan the rebound. He'll get over to Christensen. Christensen now inside, stops, right side, Budrus, three-pointer, no good. Rolling around the rim and out. McClanahan tried to bounce one off of Tanguy, but Tanguy managed to grip it and hold on. Pushes up to Olsen. Olsen now to Forrest inside. Now Tanguy's going to try the three. No good off the rim. Line with the rebound. Here come the Broncos. Bears up 27-14, 3:29 to play in the first half. Christensen, right side now to Budrus. Up top, McClanahan. Tries to go inside to Budrus. He'll drive against Olsen, and he is fouled, I believe. We're going to make sure that was not an offensive. It is defensive foul to Cooper Olsen, his first of the night. On the drive by Budrus, and he will get 2 from the line. First one up. No good off the back rim. He'll get one more. Subbing into the game for the Broncos. Number 34, Kyle Kramer, takes off Andy Davenport. Christensen also comes out of the game. And going back in is Nick Anderson. One more for Budrus. Puts it up. Puts it through. Landon Budrus has got 3 points in the contest. And it is 27-15, Lake of the Woods, 3:12 to go. Cooper Olsen down Broadway, drops it to Strand, misses the 2-footer, misses another 2-footer off the rim, and now a foul to Olsen after Anderson picked up the rebound. Olsen's got his second foul of the night. 6th team foul on Lake of the Woods. 3 minutes to go, first half. Carter Line brings it over midcourt. He'll look to run the offense. McClanahan right side, up top now. Schultz in the middle. Sorry, make that Anderson. Now left side to Budrus. Inside, McClanahan pass to Kramer, and he is fouled and one. Kyle Kramer putting it home for the Broncos. And the foul is on Riley Strand. That's his third now. And he's going to come off in favor of Carter Husbands. So Strand with 3 points in the game, but also 3 fouls. Kramer puts home his first points of the night. The and one, no good off the rim, but rebounded by Carter Line. He went up for a shot, though, and had the ball whacked out of his hands by Forrest. And then we get a jump ball situation. And it's going to go over to the Bears with possession. 2:39 to go, first half. Lake of the Woods 27, International Falls 17. An 8-2 run right now 10-2 run for the Broncos. Here's Tanguy, and he's fouled. Kyle Kramer just a little bit too aggressive with the hand checks. So he gets the foul. That's his second, and that's going to send Tanguy to the line for the double bonus with 2:31 to go in the first half. Bears lead by 10. First shot up. Right through for Tanguy. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far. One more coming for the senior. Puts it up. Rolls it around the rim, no good. And tipped out by Husbands, so the ball go to the Broncos. So Tanguy 1 for 2 from the foul line. 28-17. Bears lead. 2:27 to go in the first half. Budrus inside line. Tried to find Kramer, but that was stolen away by Martinson. He'll bring it up court now. Turnovers have been a problem for the Broncos here in the first half. Forrest now, the jumper inside is good. John Forrest, who had been a little quiet over the last few minutes, he's back on the back in the scoring range. He's got 15 to lead all scorers. 2 minutes to go. 30-17 Badet. Running drive by Anderson. No good off the back rim. Rebound Martinson. He'll bring the ball up court in a hurry. Tries to go baseline. Stops. Leaves it for Forrest to Tangy. Cross court. Here's Husbands trying to drive on McClanahan. Stopped up there. Olsen will jack a three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Line. He'll bring it up court. Puts it to Budrus, right side. Then Line goes down low. Budrus will try to three. Back rim, no good. Rebound Tangy. He'll look for help. Leaves it off for Olsen. 1:20 to go first half. 30-17 Bears. Here's Martinson. Budrus almost checked it away from him. Husbands now. He'll try the jumper from 5 feet. No good. Missed everything except the glass. Rebound Carter Line. He'll bring it up. Watched by Forrest. Left side to Anderson. Minute to go first half. 30-17. Lake of the Woods leads International Falls. Budrus. Left side to Line to McClanahan. Inside to Kramer. Back out the line for three. No good off the back rim. Rebound Husbands. And he'll dump it off. And Olsen will bring the ball up court. 38 seconds to go in the first half. Olsen drops it off for Martinson. He finds Forrest up top of the key. Forrest, though, fumbles it, loses it, gets it back. Looked like he traveled as he, yes, was waiting for the travel call. Forrest had the ball on his knees and then got up with it. And that's usually an automatic. It was a delayed call, but the referee on the far side seeing it and whistles it down. Turnover Bears. Broncos ball, 24 seconds to go now in the first half. Looking to cut in this lead just a little bit more to try and lessen the challenge in the second half of coming back. Here's Davenport with a turnaround jumper from 12 feet, and it's good. Davenport's first field goal of the night. He's got 3 points. 7 seconds to go, 30-19 Bears. Here's Husbands, drops it off. Martinson the three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Davenport, and that'll do it for the opening half. The International Falls Broncos falling behind by a 25-7 count early on, but they finished the half on a 12-5 run, and they have cut the deficit to 11 as they head to break. We will be back in a few minutes with halftime for you. Your score at halftime, it's the Lake of the Woods Bears 30, the International Falls Broncos 19. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, RJBroadcasting.com, and on your live event.
To ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live.
Welcome back to Falls High School. Your score at halftime. It's the Lake of the Woods Bears from Badette with a 30-19 lead over the host International Falls Broncos. Joey Payer back with you here on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and your live event. Let's look at the halftime stats. Lake of the Woods led by John Forrest, who has 15 points. He leads not only his team, but all scorers in the contest. But 7 other Bears players getting on the board at least for 1 point apiece. Riley Strand with 3. Nolan Martinson also with 3. William Tangy, Carter Husbands, Kodiak Doro, and Preston Thompson with 2 apiece, and Oscar Mackey with 1. Lead might have been bigger for Lake of the Woods if their foul shooting had been a little bit stronger in that half. However, they were, as I'm doing the math quickly in my head here, looks like 8 for 16, so just 50% from the foul line in that first half. And foul trouble for the Bears. Riley Strand sitting with 3 right now. Cooper Olson with 2. For the International Falls Broncos, leading the way, as he has been all season, it's Carter Lyon. He's got 7 points to lead the squad. Kingston Jean kicking in with 4 points. Landon Budrus with 3, along with Andy Davenport and Kyle Kramer with 2. Broncos only going to the line 4 times in that first half. So 16-4, the foul try opportunities lead for Lake of the Woods. And the Broncos 2 for 4 from the line, so they are also 50% in the contest. And foul-wise, they've got 4 players with 2 apiece: Pablo Christensen, Nick Schultz, Kyle Kramer, and Kingston Jean. And certainly some tough news in that first half for the Broncos as they lose starter Nick Schultz to what looked like an ankle injury as he picked up a foul on a play on a collision with, I believe it was John Forrest, and then went down with the ankle problem. He had to be helped off the court. He was able to put very little weight on it as he went to the bench, and he has not been back in the game since that point. That was about halfway through the first half. Scoreboard updates tonight brought to you by PCA. Timeouts tonight brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. We're talking to you from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. And don't forget, after the game tonight, we'll have our Player of the Game brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carry-out after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. Player of the Game will receive a Domino's gift certificate. And we'll also have our Energy Player of the Game brought to you by Enbridge. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we have second half action. Broncos trailed 25-7 at one point. They cut that deficit now to 11 points. Can they make the push they need to rally to get their first win of the season here on their home floor? We'll find out shortly. Your score at halftime: the Lake of the Woods Bears 30, the International Falls Broncos 19. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and on your live event.
To take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community. Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Welcome back to Falls High School. We're just about ready to get underway with the second half. It'll be Broncos ball to kick things off. They trail the Lake of the Woods Bears 30-19. Joey Payer back with you here on KSDM, RJBroadcasting.com, and your live event. Broncos with the ball in the front court. Gene inside to Davenport. He tries to send it over to Kramer, and that's tapped out of bounds by, well, I thought it was Tangy of the Bears, but instead it goes off the hand of Kramer, I guess. No, now they are giving it to the Broncos. Cooper Olson thought it was the Bears' ball. It was not. So it'll be Carter Line inbounding from the end line. He'll go up top to Christensen. Crossover to Kingston Jean outside the three-point line. Watched by Forrest. John Forrest leading all scorers in this contest with 15 points. Carter Line, left side, 16-footer, off the rim, no good, rebound Forrest. He fires it up quickly to Martinson. He'll try and drive, now he'll stop up at the three-point line, puts it inside, Strand the shot from 12 feet, front of the rim, no good, rebound Kramer. And away come the Broncos. First 5 minutes or so in this half going to be crucial to the Broncos' chances. Down 11, but they played a much better second part of the first half. Here's Line from outside. Bank shot, and the bank is open. Carter Line for three, and it's a single-digit lead now for the Bears. 8 points. It's 30-22. 10 points for Carter Line to lead the Broncos. Olsen brings it up. Watch there, stolen away. Line's gonna drive in. The wide open layup and good. Carter Line will not be denied. He's got 12, and it's a 6-point contest. 30-24, 16:40 to go in the second half. Tangy's got it, watched by Davenport up top. Now tries to drive it inside. Lead drops it off, Strand from 10 feet. No good off the rim, rebound Christensen. Broncos come away with it. And International Falls feeling it right now. Oh, but the inside pass right to the hands of Martinson of the Bears. He steals it, drops it to Olsen. And here comes Lake of the Woods. Martinson now to Forrest. Left side to Tangy. Inside pass. Forrest off the glass and in. Nice lob pass by Tangy to find Forrest. They had a couple of good connections in the first half. Forrest has 17 now. And it's 32-24. International Falls, and now Kramer's interior pass intercepted by Tangy. And the turnovers that haunted the Broncos in the first half, causing some difficulties now here in the last minute or so. Tangy inside to Strand at the foul line. He dumps it off to Martinson. Martinson trying to go around Jean. The finger roll, no good. Forrest puts it up off the rim, no good. But he's going to go to the line. And it's Pablo Christensen getting the foul. He's got 3. And it'll be Forrest at the line for 2. 15:33 to go. Second half. 32-24 Bears. Forrest puts it up, puts it through. He's got one more coming. And now we've got a bit of a delay as seems to be some moisture on the court in the paint area. So referees are going to attend to this. Forrest so far 3 for 6 from the line tonight. He's got 18 points at this juncture. Broncos, though, again, we're down 25-7 in the first half. Since then, outscoring the Bears 17-8. They've cut an 18-point deficit down to 9. They had it down to 6 at one point, But the Bears now, back rim, no good from Forrest. So he is 3 for 7 from the line. Surprising for a guy as good of a outside shooter as Forrest is, but struggling from the charity stripe. But again, 18 in the game to lead all scorers. Now, here's the Broncos trying to make a push. Gene. He'll cut inside the three-point line, drops it off to Kramer. He puts it inside, line waits, fakes around Strand, puts it up, puts it in. Carter Line taking over for the Broncos here in the second half. He's got 7 points in the half. He's got 14 for the game. Forrest dumps it off inside to Strand. Outside, Tanguy will try the three off the rim. No good. Davenport's got it. 33-26 Bears. 14:48 to go in the second half. Carter Line with the ball. Left side to Gene. And now a timeout called by Joe Anselmo of the Broncos. He wants to set things up for his team with 14:43 to go in the second half. But the Broncos have found the wave, and they are riding it right now. They have outscored Baudette 7-3 here in the second half. Playing much better defense. And starting to capitalize on their inside shooting and outside shooting opportunities. Carter Line with all 7 points for the Broncos here in the second half. But he's getting plenty of help around him to free him up for these opportunities. Some terrific defense inside, especially Andy Davenport rather, on the glass and with the shot blocking. So timeout is over. Broncos will take the ball. Christensen subbed out. On comes Landon Budrus, number 20. So it's Budrus, Kramer, Davenport, Gene, and Line out there for the Broncos right now. Here's Gene. Inside, Budrus from the foul line puts it up. Tipped, no good, and stolen away by the Bears. Here's Olsen now, cross half court. He comes to the three-point line, fires it up, and missed everything or scraped the front of the rim maybe, but ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds. Goes to the Broncos. 14:22 to go, second half. 33-26, Lake of the Woods leading International Falls. Budrus, left side, goes up top now. The Line, back to Budrus. To Line. To Budrus, playing a two-man game up top, outside the three-point line. Line's got it. Budrus again, now inside to Kramer. He'll drive off the glass and in. The Broncos, patient as patient can be, waited for their chance, found Kramer, finally get loose for the drive. He's got 4 points. It's a 5-point game. Strand shot, that's just glass. Here come the Broncos. Gene trying to go all the way to the hoop, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Kramer, he's fouled. And Kyle Kramer will go to the line. And the foul's on Riley Strand, and that's his fourth. And quickly, 3 changes for the Bears, including Strand coming out, Cooper Olsen and Nolan Martinson going into the game. Preston Thompson, along with Oscar Mackey and Kodiak Doro. Broncos with the ball, down 5. Plenty of time left in the second half. Budrus now, the 3, front rim no good, rebound. And we've got a jump ball. Davenport battling Mackey for it. And it'll be Bears ball on the possession. But some full court pressure now by the Broncos. They trail 33-28 with 13:28 to go in the second half. Doro having trouble getting it up against Kingston Jean into the front court. Tanguy's going to drive to the hoop. No good. The finger roll off the rim. Falls out. Rebound Davenport. Over to Line. Line right side. Jean looking to go inside the Line. He's got 2 guys on him. He'll go back out to Jean. Jean up top to Budrus. Left side Kramer. Corner to Line. The 3-pointer. Air ball there. Rebound by Mackey. And tipped out by Budrus, so it'll stay with the Bears in their own court. 12:54 to go, second half. Bears 33, Broncos 28. What looked like was going to be a runaway for the Bears in the first half has turned into a barn burner here in the second. Here's Doro with it now. Pressured as he brings it up court. Jostling with his fellow number 10, Gene. Forrest inside, outside down to Tanguy. He tries to bring it back inside, outside to Thompson. Leaves it for Doro, outside the three-point line. Now he'll drive it inside, and we've got a call. It's going to be Kingston Gene getting the foul for the push-off. Foul was on the floor, and Gene's going to come right off. He's got 3 fouls now. That's the first or second team foul for the Broncos here in the second half. Ball will stay with the Bears. They'll inbound it from the end line. Quickly inside. Tanguy off the glass. No good. Off the front rim. And a foul against Tanguy as Davenport beat him to the board. And Tanguy with the push. He's got his first team foul, or his first foul of the night, though. 2 team fouls for Lake of the Woods. And head coach Rylan Hendrickson calling a timeout with 12:33 to go in the second half. Not pleased with what he's seen out of his team so far in the second half, as they have been outscored 9-3 in the first 5.5 minutes by the Broncos. And what was an 11-point deficit at halftime is down to 5. Both teams 0-3. Scratching and clawing, trying to get into the win column for the first time in the 2025-2026 campaign. And it would be a huge spirit boost for either squad to accomplish that one here tonight. But we got a long way to go in this one. Budrus to McClanahan, to line, left corner to Anderson, inside McClanahan, back to Anderson outside. Budrus has it. Now inside to Anderson. He looks to drive. That's knocked away from him by Mackey and picked up by Doro. And away come the Bears. Thompson driving the paint inside. And it's going to be a foul on McClanahan. Head coach Joe Anselmo not happy with that. He thought McClanahan had the spot. But at second reflection, it looks like McClanahan may have slid into his pathway on the drive. Thompson, 2 shots from the line, bounces the first one around the rim, but out and no good. So 1 more for Thompson. And the free throws continuing to dog Badette. They are now just 9 for 19. Off the back rim, no good. Make it 9 for 20. So just 45% from the line here this evening for Lake of the Woods. They have not been able to pull away because of it. They are only up 5 with 11:55 to go in the second half. Broncos, Anderson, left side, up top to McClanahan now. Left side, Anderson, inside to Budrus, back to Anderson. He'll try the 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, battle for it. And it's off the heads of Tanguy and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Broncos. 11:41 to go in the second half. Here's Davenport, up top to Budrus. Line trying to get loose inside in the paint. That pass by Davenport tipped away by Doro and goes out of bounds in the backcourt of the Broncos. So Anderson will inbound to Line. Line's got it now. Back to Anderson. He's on the right side. McClanahan over to Budrus. He drives up the middle, leaves it for McClanahan with the 3. Rim no good. Rebound. The buzzer goes for shot clock violation, but the ball did hit the rim in time. Rebounded by Preston Thompson, and the Bears will bring it up. Here's Doro. He's trying to go all the way to the hoop. And the push on the floor called against Nick Anderson. Broncos lucky on that one. That wasn't called as a continuation because Thompson finished off the play at the hoop. But instead, it's Anderson getting his second foul. Actually make that his 3rd foul now. Forrest inside. Mackey the 10-footer. That's off the rim. No good. Rebound Davenport. 4 team fouls on the Broncos. Just 2 against the Bears. 10:57 to go second half. Bears 33. Broncos 28. Outside to McClanahan, now inside to Davenport. He'll try the 10-footer, and it's good! Andy Davenport's got 5. And the Broncos have cut this to a 1-possession game. It's a 3-point lead for the Bears. The drive by Mackey, the shot no good. Rebound, Doro, he puts home the 8-footer. Kodiak Doro's got 4 points, and it's a 35-30 lead for the Bears. Budrus, right side to Anderson. Up top to McClanahan, inside to Davenport. He'll try the jumper and rolls it in good. Davenport's hit back-to-back shots. He's got 7 in the game, and it's 35-32. Quickly down the court, Forrest has it, drives inside, puts up the finger roll. No good off the back rim. Here come the Broncos, a chance to tie it. Here's Line. He'll survey the scene. He'll go left side McClanahan, inside to Davenport, but the pass was forced and stolen away by Thompson. And away come the Bears. Forrest to Mackey to Tanky. He'll drive inside. Forrest drives, and he's fouled by Davenport. So it's Davenport's foul. Well, they're saying only one foul on Davenport right now. I had him down for one early in the first half, but they've got it marked as just 1 on the board. Forrest hits his first free throw. And subs coming in for both sides. Coming in is Kyle Kramer. And good to see Nick Schultz, number 12, who went out with an ankle injury in the first half. He is back out on the floor. So a big boost for the Broncos' chances as one of their starters, who looked like he was done for the night, is back out there. Forrest hits the second shot as well. He's got 20 in the game now, and it's a 4-point, should be a 5-point lead for the Bears. It is now 37-32, 9:30 to go, second half. Anyone's ball game at this point. Inside pass to McClanahan, but he can't get the grips on it. Bounces off his hands, out of bounds. Goes to the Bears with 9:25 to go. Full court pressure by the Broncos. Now Doro's going to get it. Move it up court quickly. Tries to go all the way in, and he misses on the shot as McClanahan forced him to go wide. Rebound Broncos. Line's got it in the right corner. Up top to McClanahan. Up now Schultz in the middle, above the 3-point line. Left side Christensen. To Schultz. To Christensen left side. Inside. Line tries the jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Going up is McClanahan, and he's fouled. Great effort by Brendan McClanahan to get the board and draw the foul. And it's Oscar Mackey picking up the foul. His first third team foul on the Bears in the second half. 8:51 to go. McClanahan's first free throw, no good off the back rim. Subbing out for the Bears is Kodiak Doro. Going back in is Cooper Olsen. McClanahan's second one is good. Brandon McClanahan's first point of the night. And it's 37-33 Lake of the Woods with 8:48 to play, second half. Olsen drives baseline, drops it off. Tanky to Forrest, up and in. John Forrest has 22, and it's 39-33 Bears. Here's Schultz inside. McClanahan, the 15-footer. That's an air ball. Rebound Martinson. Quickly up ahead, but he missed Tanky. Can he catch up to it? He cannot. Out of bounds. It'll be Broncos ball from their end line. 8:23 to play, second half. Lake of the Woods 39, International Falls 33. Here's Carter Line to Schultz. Right side, bothered by Olsen. Now go back to Line. Way above the 3-point line. Over to Schultz. Inside, Christensen fumbles it, loses it. Tanky steals. Now quickly to Forrest. He's going to try and go the distance and does. John Forrest, dynamite play there to get ahead of the field. He's got 22 points. They get 24 now in the game, and a steal by Tangy down low off the Broncos. And now the turnover game starting to haunt the Broncos once again. A drive by Martinson. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Christensen. 7:39 to go, second half. Line from three. It's good! Carter Line drills the three, leading to a timeout by the Bears. Line's got 17 to lead the Broncos with 7:32 to go in the second half. And Lake of the Woods now with a 41-36 lead. A back and forth contest, just like when it looked like the Bears were going to start pulling away again. Line drops a crucial three-pointer from the left corner. His third three of the night. And we are back to a 5-point game. Looking ahead for these two teams. Next game for the Broncos is going to be Saturday at home against Stella Maris Academy. Meanwhile, for Lake of the Woods, they'll be waiting until next Tuesday to play, when they'll go on the road to face the War Road Warriors. Timeout is over. Timeout's brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For a home that is professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take good care of you. Bears to inbound. They get it to Olsen as he tries to come out of the backcourt, but he's got Kingston Jean pressuring him all the way up. Olsen dumps it off to Tanguy over the midcourt line. Tanguy now inside to Olsen with the feed. He drives the hoop. No good. Kingston Jean's got the rebound. Here come the Broncos. Jean stops. Gets it to Budrus on the right side. Now back to Jean. He looks to move it inside from the foul line. The jumper, back rim, no good. Rebound, Forrest. And here comes Mackey now. Mackey at the three-point line. Off the back rim, no good, but gets his own rebound and puts it home. Oh, bad job of blocking out by the Broncos on that one. Mackey waltzed in, got his own offensive board off the three-pointer, puts it home. He's got 3 points in the game, and it's 43-36, Lake of the Woods. Jean to McClanahan. Off the foot of Forrest. Kicked ball. It'll stay with the Broncos. 6:38 to go, second half. Bears 43, Broncos 36. Broncos with 5 team fouls in the second half. Bears with just 3. Budrus inside to Jean. He'll drive against Tanguy. Puts it up. No good, but a foul call on William Tanguy. That'll be his second of the night, team's fourth. And Jean will go to the line for 2. He's got 4 points in the game so far. Sets. Fires. Drains it. 1 more to come. Jean stares it down. Puts it up. Puts it through. 2 for 2. Clutch foul shots by Kingston Jean. He's got 6 points in the game. Oh, but then picks up the foul, trying to be aggressive on the full court press. And that's his 4th. And that's going to lead to him coming right off of the court. Nick Schultz is going to go on for him. Tough break for Jean. Good effort on the free throws, but just a little too aggressive on the full court pressure. He's got 4 fouls, and he'll have to sit. 6:29 to go, second half. 43-38, Lake of the Woods. Bears get it over half court. Here's Forrest now. He's going to try and drive against Davenport. Off the rim, no good. But Davenport's going to get called for the foul. And Forrest will head back to the line. Davenport. He has got 2 fouls here tonight, and Forrest will shoot 2. First one up. Back rim, no good. And the foul shooting troubles continue for John Forrest. He's got 1 more try coming up here. Just 4 for 10 from the line so far tonight. Shot up, no good. 4 for 11. And the free throw problems continue to plague the Bears. Line inside. Here's Schultz up. No call there. It's blocked. Schultz gets his own rebound off the rim. No good. Tangy's got it. And are we getting a foul call on Davenport? I thought it might have been a jump ball, but it's not. It's going to be the foul call. And Selmo irate on the Broncos sideline. Davenport picks up his third foul. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Bears. 8th team foul for the Broncos. 6:08 to go, second half. Joe Anselmo was not happy on that call. He thought it was a jump ball situation all the way, but Davenport called for a reach-in. First shot up by Tangy. Off the rim, rolls it in. William Tangy. 3 points in the game, all from the free throw line. And Kramer subs in for Davenport. So Davenport sits with 7 points and 3 fouls. Kramer in. And Tangy rattles home the second one. He's got 4 points. And it's Broncos ball now. 3-point try, Schultz. He missed everything. Martinson's got it. Puts it off to Olsen. 5:57 to go. 45-38 Bears. Mackey dumps it to Olsen. Baseline. The jumper from 8 feet. No good. Rebound Forrest. He'll dump it outside. Mackey will try the 3. Back rim. No good. Rebound Budrus. Here come the Broncos. Still alive. Still scrapping. Here's Budrus now from 12. Puts it up. Back rim. No good. We've got a foul, though. Now, which way is this one going? I think it'll be against the Bears. It is foul to Nolan Martinson. That's his second, team's 5th. 5:36 to go, second half, 45-38 Bears. McClanahan inbounds to Budrus. He goes over to Anderson. He'll drive inside. Ball's checked away. He'll stay with the Broncos. McClanahan to inbound. He's out there with Kramer, Line, Anderson, and Budrus. Left side to Line, outside the three-point line. Now he goes up top to Budrus, to Anderson. Inside to Budrus. He fumbles it, loses it. Mackey's got the ball, and he'll bring it away for the Bears. Another turnover for the Broncos. Mackey dumps it off, right side. Martinson will drive inside. Stops, wild shot. Kept alive by Mackey. Still loose, ball's bouncing everywhere. Mackey gets it back. His shot is blocked. Olsen baseline, tries to go to Forrest, intercepted by Budrus. Ahead to Line, he'll try and drive to the basket, and he's fouled. Carter Line. A wild sequence there underneath the Bronco basket, but somehow the Broncos escape unscathed. Mackey's got 3 fouls, and Line will go to the line for 2. 6th team foul on Lake of the Woods. First one up and through. Carter Line on his first foul try of the night. He's got one more. Trying to cut the deficit to 5. Up and rolls it off the back rim and in. Carter Line, he's got 19 in the game. And it's a 5-point contest with 4:50 to go. 45-40 Lake of the Woods. Mackey to Martinson. Right side to Olsen. Watched by Anderson. The 2 5s matched up against each other. Mackey now covered closely by McClanahan. Almost turned it over. Martinson inside to Tangy. Tries to go back to Martinson. He does. And Budrus got his hand in there. And for Budrus, that's going to be his first foul of the night, but the team's 9th. And it'll be Martinson going to the line for 2. Fouled on the shot opportunity. First one up. First one through. Nolan Martinson. He's got 4 points in the game so far. Second one on the way. And through. Martinson hits them both. He's got 5 points in the game. And Kingston Jean's going to sub back on. Landon Budrus coming out. And now a timeout called by Joe Anselmo with 4:30 to play in the second half. Lake of the Woods now stretching that lead out a little bit more. They're up 47-40. Looking at the fouls situation for both teams. Kingston Jean with 4 for the Broncos. Andy Davenport and Pablo Christensen with 3 apiece, along with Nick Anderson for the Bears. Riley Strand's got 4. Oscar Mackey's got 3. Timeout is over. Broncos hanging in there the whole way. Struggled early in the first half, down 25-7, but dropped an 18-point deficit all the way down to 3 at one point here in the second half. They now trail by 7. Can they find one last push to get them over the top and get them that first win of the season? Jean inside, off the hands of Kramer, out of bounds. Another turnover for the Broncos. Bears ball, 4:17 to go. Here's Olsen. Looks like he traveled in the backcourt. No call. Martinson now. Goes up top to Mackey. Tries to get past line. Now leaves it for Martinson. He'll go far corner. Forrest to Olsen. Forrest in the corner. He'll try the 3. And it's nothing but net. John Forrest feeling it here tonight. He's got 27 to lead all scorers. And Jean drives, but a traveling call on Kingston Jean. And Broncos turnovers are piling up like they're out for breakfast on a Sunday morning. They've got to shut this down. Now they steal one back, and Carter Line robs Cooper Olsen blind and jumps right up for the 2-footer off the glass and in. And Line's got 21 in the contest, and a quick timeout called by Ryland Hendrickson. 50-42 now. The Bears lead. And Carter Line almost single-handedly here in the second half, keeping the Broncos alive. He's got 14 in the half. But still now an 8-point deficit for the Broncos. John Forrest has been outstanding for the visitors here tonight. 27 points. More than half of his team's output. And had he hit a few more foul shots, he'd be clear of 30 by far at this point. Timeout's over. Bears to inbound. They lead 50-42 with 3:42 left in the second half. Mackey to inbound, watched by Line on the Bears end line. He'll go far side to Forrest, gets it right back to Mackey. Now Olsen, and he's under pressure now. Line, now Anderson, and a foul on Nick Anderson. They almost got the 8-second count against the Bears, but instead Anderson reaches in with the grab, and he's got 4 fouls now. 10th team foul, 2-shot foul for Forrest. First one up, back rim, no good. One more to come. Anderson subbed off by Nick Schultz. There's Anderson with 4 fouls. 3:34 to go in the second half. 8-point lead for the Bears. Forrest, one more, puts it up. Off the front rim, no good. John Forrest continues to struggle at that charity stripe. All kinds of issues here tonight. 4 for 13. And an inside pass, again, too hard, off the hands of Kyle Kramer and out of bounds. And the Broncos have to stop turning over the ball. It is killing them right now. McClanahan subs off. Davenport back in. 3:22 to go. 50-42 Lake of the Woods. Forrest tries to split the pressure. He can't. Line steals. Finger roll up and in. Carter Line. He's got 23. And the Bears trying to push it ahead. Tipped out by the Broncos. 50-44 now. 6-point game. 3:09 to play. Here's Mackey now. Across the half-court line. He's got Schultz all over him. Leaves it for Martinson. Martinson to Tangy. Up top to Mackey. Stolen away. Here comes Schultz. Wide open layup. Off the glass and in. Nick Schultz gets his first points of the night, and what a time to get him. 2:47 to go. 50-46 Lake of the Woods. And the Broncos almost get a steal in the front court, but it's tipped out of bounds by Kingston Jean. Bears will inbound from their sideline. But this full court pressure causing the Bears some havoc right now. And the crowd is fully into it here at Falls High. 2:40 to go, 4-point game. Cooper Olsen set up in the right corner, inside to Martinson. Now he'll go back outside of the three-point line. Looking to go to inside, but instead drops it off for Mackey. Now he finds Forrest, drives the line, and off the glass and in. And the John Forrest show continues. 29 points for the gunner from the Bears. Inside pass, Davenport. He tries a wild shot. Schultz gets the rebound. He goes up, and he's fouled. Schultz exploded out through a mass of 4 bodies to get that rebound. And he went up, and William Tangy fouls him, his 3rd of the night. 7th team foul on the Bears in the second half. 2:09 to go, second half, 52-46. 2 shots. First one up, back rim, no good for Schultz. He'll get one more. Shot is up. Back rim, no good again, but the rebound by Jean puts up the jumper. It's an air ball. Picked up by Martinson, and the Bears will go forward. Here's Mackey now in the front court. He'll drop it off. Martinson drives the lane inside to Tangy. Back up top, Mackey to Forrest. To Olsen, 1:45 to go. Bears by 6. Fantastic hoops night here at Falls High, and a carry by Mackey as he tried to drive it inside. Turnover Bears, 1:40 to go. Broncos take over. They'll inbound from their end line. Jean to Carter Line. Right side to Kramer, to Line, to Kramer. Inside Schultz, trying to get around Tangy. Puts it up, off the rim and in! Nick Schultz, 4 points, and it's a 4-point game. 1:22 to play. Olsen, right corner. Oh, tipped by Jean, almost a steal. Here's Martinson with it. Back up top to Olsen. Here's Jean all over him. Martinson's got it. Davenport comes out to play him at the foul line. Inside to Tangy. Back to Martinson, the give and go. And a nice play there by the Bears. Martinson, he's got 7, and it's 54-48 with 57 seconds of play. Davenport inside, the 6-foot jumper, no good off the rim. The rebound, Bears pick it up. Olsen sprinting down court. He gets it stripped away from him by Jean, and Jean will bring it up quickly. Drives the lane, off the glass, and in! Kingston Jean has 8. 35 seconds to go, it's a 4-point game. 54-40, or 54-50 rather, and now not sure what the whistle down was. Forrest lost his balance and lost possession. We got, football called on Falls High. So the ball will stay with Lake of the Woods with 34.8 seconds remaining. The Broncos refusing to go away quietly. They trail by 4, 54-50. Desperately wanting to bring home that first win of the season, but facing an opponent who is in the exact same situation and wanting it just as much. John Forrest leading all scorers with 29 points here tonight for the Lake of the Woods Bears. Carter Line doing his best to keep pace. He's got 23 for the Broncos, including 16 here in the second half. We are far from over, folks. Buckle up. It's going to be a finish. 31.8 seconds left. Bears inbounding from the Broncos front court, or backcourt rather. Now, here's Olsen. Across the line, stopped by Jean. He dumps it off. Line, drives, off the glass, no good. Rebound Schultz, he's inside, puts it up, he's fouled. Shot missed. And Jean quickly going to the bench for some medical aid. Looks like he had a bleeding nose from a shot he took. And the foul is on Oscar Mackey, his fourth. They've all four fouls in the second half. 19.7 to play. And Schultz to the line for a 1-and-1, or for the 2 rather. First one up. Front rim no good. 8th team foul on Lake of the Woods. Second one, big one coming up here, trying to make it a 1-possession game. Schultz sets. Ball's up. Ball is through. Next, Schultz with 5. And it's 16 seconds left, and the Broncos steal. Jean inside, and he's fouled. As he drove the lane, a blocking foul. And it's against William Tanguy, and now he's got 4 fouls. 9th team foul of the second half. Timeout called, I believe, by Joe Anselmo of the Broncos. 54-51. Lake of the Woods with the lead. But we are down to a 1-possession game. And the Broncos will be going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Great front court pressure by the Broncos after the second free throw was made by Nick Schultz. They get the steal, push it inside, miss the initial opportunity, and then trying to drive the baseline, and a blocking foul against Oscar Mackey. So Riley Strand, William Tanguy, and Oscar Mackey all with 4 fouls for the Bears right now. So Kingston Jean will go to the line for the 1-and-1. This first one is huge. 13.2 seconds remaining, second half. The gym gets eerily quiet, except for a couple of Bears supporters. Here's Jean, puts it up. Back rim no good. Rebound Tanguy. He puts it to Martinson, ahead of the Forest, ahead of the back, and now he'll dribble away. And Martinson, oh, big hard foul by Nick Schultz, knocking down Martinson to stop the clock. And let's see, what are we going to get the call there? And it is a pushing foul on Schultz. That's his 3rd. And that's going to send Martinson to the line for 2 big free throws as the Broncos are over the double bonus limit. First one here big, 3.6 to go. Ball is up. Bounces it off the rim and in. Nolan Martinson. He's been a perfect 4 for 4 from the line tonight. And the Bears lead by 4 with 3.6 to play. And now all the other Bears drop back into the backcourt to play defense. Martinson with one more. Puts it up. Bounces it in again. Nolan Martinson. Clutch free throws. 3.6 to go. Schultz drives, puts up the runner. It's good, but it's not enough. Schultz, the 12-foot runner, puts it home. But the International Falls Broncos are going to come up just short as they fall 56-53 to the Lake of the Woods Bears. The Badette crew getting their first win of the season to move to 1-3. The Broncos drop to 0-4. We are going to step aside for a couple of minutes. When we come back, we'll have the post-game show, including the Domino's Pizza Player of the Game and the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Your final score, the Lake of the Woods Bears 56, the International Falls Broncos 53. You are listening to Broncos Boys Basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and on your live events.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevy with TrueStar. Whether you're expanding your shop, upgrading equipment, or planning ahead, we're here to help you move forward with a business loan that fits. TrueStar Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Follow us on social media.
Ready to ride into fall? Hi, this is Tony Skifstrom at Border Bank. Whether it's an ATV for backwoods thrills or a truck built for bonfire season, Border Bank makes it easy to gear up with a consumer loan that fits your lifestyle. Fast decisions, competitive rates, hometown service that goes the extra mile. So don't just rake leaves, run them over. Apply today at borderbank.com or come visit with me at the bank. Border Bank, customer first, community focused. Member FDIC.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Cooperation created the electric co-ops, and the co-ops banded together and answered the call. Today, a new generation of electric co-op members must again answer the call. We are the owners of the co-ops and are the fabric of the communities in which we live and work to take care of ourselves, our neighbors, and our communities rises. Let it be known, it is time for this new generation to turn the lights on again, to ensure that the quality of life in all of the communities in which we live and work is improved. And when we live up to our purpose, we relight the American dream. Because we are the electric cooperative members of tomorrow, and our work has just begun.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
The unique strengths of Rainy River lie in the fact that you're going to be supported by faculty and staff, and you're going to be supported by the community.
You know, all the professors by name, they all know you by name. We're not just a number, like we actually have a face to the name, which is honestly pretty good. I like it. I'm known, everybody else is known in the school. It makes it feel more comfortable to be here, especially being so far away from home.
Fall is a busy season for local businesses. New projects, fresh goals, and big ideas. At TrueStar, we understand what it takes to grow something real because we're right here with you. I'm Ryan Tamevi with
Welcome back to Falls High School, the post-game show as the International Falls Broncos boys basketball team drops a 56-53 decision to the Lake of the Woods Bears from Baudette. And we're being joined right now by a trio of Bronco Warriors who put in a heck of an effort all night long. Going to start things off with Carter Line, who led the team in scoring with 23 points tonight, including 16 in the second half. Carter, heck of an effort for you guys to stick in there the whole way after you guys were down 18 points early in the first half. What do you credit to the team managing to stick around and make a game out of this? Oh, there we go. Sorry, didn't have your volume on that one. Go ahead.
Okay. I got to give credit to Joe, Rick, and Ellie for always keeping us motivated and making sure we don't ever put our heads down and we never give up on anything.
Second half, were you able to figure out something that got you a little bit more open and helped your offensive production in that second half?
I just like shooting on one hoop more than the other, to be honest.
that one hoop works for you better, does it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can talk them into keeping you going the same direction for both halves. Maybe next time we'll work on that one. So Excellent effort, Carter. Appreciate it. We'll pass it over to Andy. Carter, by the way, our Domino's Pizza player of the game tonight. He'll get a $10 gift certificate from Domino's Pizza for his efforts here this evening. All right, now Andy Davenport joining us here. Andy with 7 points in the contest and some great defensive work inside, a couple of shot blocks, a couple of steals. Andy, it looked like it was pretty tough sledding inside there at certain parts of the night with the number of bodies in there and stuff. How was it to be right in the middle of it?
I'm pretty used to it. Been in there a lot. Just get used to it over time. Slide over, play defense.
On the offensive rebounding side of things, how do you feel you guys handled that area of things here tonight?
I think we had good spurts where we got a lot of boards, and then there were dry spells where we didn't get much, but overall it was pretty even.
Excellent stuff. Andy, thank you for your time. You're going to be actually our co-Enbridge Energy Player of the game here tonight for your efforts, so thank you very much. Great job, and we'll pass it over to Kingston Jean now to finish things off here this evening. All right, Kingston, great job by yourself as well here tonight. 8 points in the contest, a few steals, and really a lot of hustle being shown out there tonight. Is it a tough one to swallow for you guys coming this close, or is this something you feel you can really build some positive momentum off of going into your next game?
Oh, it's really tough. We shouldn't have lost this team. We should have been by a lot. But we came out slow at the start, and it killed us.
John Forrest, certainly impressive for them, 29 points tonight. How tough is it to match up against a guy like that who's both got the speed to go inside and has the shooting touch outside?
Honestly, it shouldn't have been that hard. We just played terrible, in my opinion.
So you feel that this team's got a lot more to give and it'll get you over the hump for the next one? Then?
Yeah, we should come out stronger each game, and this was our worst effort.
All right, I appreciate the honesty and the candor on that, Kingston. Thank you so much. Kingston Jean, Andy Davenport, and Carter Line. Andy and Kingston are co-Enbridge Energy players of the game. Carter, our Domino's Pizza player of the game. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time tonight. Great effort, and good luck to you on Saturday for sure. That will wrap things up for us from Falls High School. Again, a close but no cigar effort for the International Falls Broncos as they drop a 3-point decision to the Lake of the Woods Bears. The Bears, again, improving to 1-3 on the season. They will head to War Road next Tuesday to face the War Road Warriors in their next contest. The International Falls Broncos dropping to 0-4 on the season, and they will be at home against the Stella Maris Academy squad this coming Saturday afternoon here at Falls High School. Their final score from Falls High, the Lake of the Woods Bears, 56. The International Falls Broncos, 53. I'm Joey Pear. We thank you so much for joining us here tonight. You have been listening to Broncos boys basketball on KSDM, rjbroadcasting.com, and watching on your live event. And we'll talk to you again. Actually, we'll give you a heads up that we'll be on the air with you tomorrow from Little Fork for a doubleheader, girls and boys varsity basketball, as Little Fork hosts the Chisholm Blues. Little Fork Big Falls hosts the Chisholm Blue Streaks. I believe tip time for our first game on that one somewhere around the 5:15 mark. If my 5:35. 5:45. There we go. My trusty sidekick, Augie Schmidt, giving me all the info here. So 5:45 tip-off. So we'll probably be on the air with you around 5:30 from Little Fork to get you set up with that girls game first. And then we'll have the boys game for you right after on KSDM. Again, final score tonight, Lake of the Woods 56, International Falls 53. I'm Joey Pear. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow night next time.